Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Derek Afasi. I'm the owner of Afasi Financial Group, and today's topic I want to discuss with you what are the best annuities to buy in your specific area. Annuities could be very good financial tools, very good financial products for the correct person, and be horrible for, the wrong person. Essentially, with an annuities, you have two major components on why somebody would want to be involved with an annuity. The number one thing is going to be the safety aspect. So if somebody has, let's say they have an IRA account or they have a 401k account, and they are looking to at least have some preservation on this. They don't like what's happening with the market right now, with the constant volatility, with their accounts showing a negative, showing a positive, showing a negative, showing a positive, and they just want to have something that will place into an account, a type of fixed account that will either provide them a fixed interest rate year by year or a fixed index account that could provide them an interest rate based upon an upward moving stock market index. What do I mean by that? Well, if somebody has a 401k account and they're eligible to roll that over into an IRA annuity, this person could go and roll it over into a fixed index annuity. So depending upon your area, depending upon your age, there's going to be different offers for you. On average, there's going to be about 300 to about 1,200 different variations of strategies and options that you have to choose. What this is now doing, instead of leaving your 401k account involved with mutual funds, when you go and you roll it over into an IRA annuity, depending upon if you're eligible for that, it's essentially taking that money, putting it into a bucket, and now throwing a lid over that bucket. Anytime after 1 year, anytime that stock market index that you chose goes up, it's essentially as if they're opening up the lid, pouring the gain inside, and now you're going to have a larger bucket at the end of that year. If the market goes down, well, then that bucket is going to remain closed. The lid is going to remain sealed. You don't have fees associated with it. You don't have any of that downward market losses, and you're allowed to have that safe, consistent growth year by year by year. The second type of annuities are meant specifically for income. You could utilize those fixed types of annuities if you're going to get an interest year by year, a set interest year by year, and you don't want to necessarily make it go directly with the stock market index. If you just want to say, I want 3% every year for the next 5 years. I want to have 5% every year for the next 10 years. What exactly would be the best option for this? Well, you could have that fixed percentage rate year by year and essentially live off that interest year by year as a form of income. Understanding that if you had 3% that was paying you a 5-year product, you had $100,000 in there. $3,000 would go to you the first year, $3,000 the second year, etc. After those 5 years are done, now you could walk away with the $100,000 because you were living off the interest year by year. Or you could allow the interest to just keep accumulating into that bucket, allowing for the power of compound interest to factor into that specific that specific product line. The more attractive type of annuities out there right now or something known as a hybrid, where it's a combination of the fixed index annuity, but it provides a set lifetime income stream for either you or you and your spouse. And this is something that we get a very large amount of volume that comes in because it all depends upon your age, yours or your spouse's age, depending upon what your goals are, depends upon your state most importantly, because one state might give a very good offer off of one company and the next state might have a horrible offer for that same company. So this is where we kind of separate ourselves. We have something known as the Retire Sharp planning system, where what happens is when you give our 1-800 number a call, it's 1-800-566-1002. You say, hey, listen, I'm interested in doing some sort of retirement income planning. Maybe an annuity might be right for me, maybe it's not, but I saw the video, Best Annuities to Buy, I'm interested. You give us a call, you'd automatically be dealing with a specialist. That specialist is going to ask you a whole slew of questions, making sure that it's going to be specific on your goals, specifically on what is the problem that you want to have solved, and then seeing whether or not an annuity product or some other sort of financial tool, financial product will help you get you there properly. So with the Retire Sharp planning system, on average, we go through over 1,200 different products and scenarios before we give our top 3 recommendations. From there, depending upon, it all has to be very specific to your age, to your state. And let's say if an annuity is the correct, one of the correct solutions, then we'll explain it in depth about those annuities, and then we'll show you information, and we'll make sure that you're acclimated with it. Make sure that this is going to be a transparent conversation where you could ask a whole slew of questions, and you know exactly whether this is geared for retirement or just a safe accumulation, what exactly is your money doing for you. And that's the thing, is being certain in an uncertain world. With retirement, with safe accumulation planning, you want to make sure that you are, that you're doing it right the first time, that you're not making mistakes, you're not getting hit with surrender charges, that it's purely always going to be for your benefit, based upon your individual needs. So once again, our 800 number is 1-800-566-1002. We are A+ rated on the Better Business Bureau. At any point in time, if you found value in this, if you're a little bit interested in, maybe you want to learn a little bit more about annuities and you want to be certain on what's going to be the best annuity in your specific situation or your specific area, feel free to give us a call and we'll be sure to help you out. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Retire Sharp, so you could have access to the most updated videos. Thanks, guys.